You know, sometimes you just have to be willing to admit when you're wrong. No matter how hard it is, no matter the embarrassment, no matter that you're gonna get, "I told you so," you gotta admit it. No, you don't. I'm going down with the ship. I'm not losing no money. And if your game is weak, I ain't admitting to nothing. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I was in Jersey. My car is not gray. It was somebody who looked like me. I ain't admitting it. Nope. And yes, I know that's a bad example to set for kids. Kids, turn the channel. Come back in about 5 minutes. Because I'm telling you, I've gone that route. Totally honest. And guess what happened? Didn't work out well. Here's a good one. It'll be okay if you just tell the truth. It'll be okay if you just tell the truth. If you hear that, they don't know the truth. Don't tell it to them. Don't give it to them. Don't go down like that. So the water still looks good. It might be a little algae over there in the corner. Probably because it needs to be brushed again. And we had some rain over the weekend. So with that rain, I'm gonna hit this pump. Because this sucker usually is loud as all get up. Over the weekend we had some rain. And generally after rain, it just kills the chemicals in the pool. So I'm gonna have to clean these traps. Wow. So real quick, a little update. There was a video where I mentioned that if you have kids and they're under 10 and you have video games, that the kids are basically useless. But I will say this. If there was a time that you decided to get with someone and plan a life together, to live happily ever after, always blissful, never any problems or issues, and then to have some little ones, because that would make everything complete. Have a picket fence, have a dog. If you fit into that category, then you're gonna understand what I'm about to say. And for those who fit into the other category. Maybe you happen to be that pleasant surprise, that bundle, 15, 20, 25. Sometimes as parents, we know our kids. And sometimes, although most times we don't admit it, we have to own up to it when we're wrong. I'm not wrong, but I'm gonna own up to a version of misjudging. Last week, I went to get the lawnmower, going to cut the grass. You can actually see that the grass is kind of cut over here, but it's not really cut over there. But the one thing I'll say is that the trampoline used to be over there, and now it's over here. How did that happen? I know what happened. My oldest saw me out here cleaning up dog stuff and cutting the grass. And I asked him several times to help me out with that. So after I did it, he came out and got started. But that's not the killer. I'm not wrong about that. What I'm wrong about, if you want to use the term wrong, I went to get the lawnmower out of the garage and it was literally buried. I have this thing. When something's not quite right, it should be one way and it's not quite that way, it's another way. I have a habit of going overboard. And when I say overboard, I mean overboard. For example, if you slam a door that I pay for, and for those of you who are 25, 20, 15, I hope you're listening. If you slam a door that I pay for, it's on. I will take that door off the hinge and put it in the basement until you earn it back. That may seem a little extreme, but I almost got knocked out as a kid if I slammed doors or, I made funny noises or made comments under my breath because my hearing works very well. My grandparents' hearing worked very well. My mom, her hearing worked very well. I got tackled in the front yard. Yes, I said tackled. I got tackled in the front yard like a linebacker hitting the quarterback looking the other direction. And she didn't say nothing to me. She just got up because she knew I understood. So getting back to the lawnmower, I took everything that was in the way for me getting to the lawnmower and I piled it up in front of the door. If you want to get out of the house, you got to go out the back door, through the backyard, to the driveway to get to the cars. The price that I had to pay is that I had to go through the back door too. But I made my point. All right, guys, here's the deal. A couple of weeks ago, I went kind of crazy. Lost my mind. And I piled up everything in the garage so that you couldn't get out. So what happened is I had some work to do, a photo shoot. I left, and when I came back, I went to back in the garage. So in a situation like this, I think you have to break down and you have to say, I was wrong this one time. And I have to give him credit. It was a very smart thing to do. I always tell my kids, if you got 50 million things to do, like straightening up, do the 2 or 3 things that your parents are gonna see when they first walk in. It could probably be 2 out of 10, but if you do the 2 things that they can really see, they'll forget about all the rest. They'll be happy. Today was going to be take care of the rims day. It turns out that the one thing that I need, I don't have. And generally what I like to do is I like to do the rims first because it takes just a little bit more time to do the rims. By the time you clean in between the spokes and you get inside the rim, it's a deep and wide rim, especially in the back. Now, if I had to come out here to the garage and looked, I probably could have went to the store earlier today and got what I needed, but I didn't do that. So the game plan is gonna be, the first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get some rim cleaner. I have everything else but that. Now, one of the things that I thought about using was some shot out. It's triple acting. I don't think that's gonna work. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go to AutoZone or one of those places and get some brake dust rim cleaner. I'm gonna clean those rims, and that's gonna be the first part that I'm gonna do with the car. Now I have to admit, there are some things in the car that I don't really remember. I still have sand from when I did the Christmas shoot in the car. So tomorrow, I'm gonna go get those supplies I need. I'm gonna get this first washing out of the way, at least the rims for the first day, because usually by the time I finish with the rims, I don't really feel like going through the process with everything else. So since I can't get started today, we're gonna take a quick look at how I got things started and how I progressed last year. We'll show you that, and then I'll come back in the next couple of days. We'll take care of this, and we'll be done with it. So until next time, have fun, be safe, and I'll catch you on the other side. I wonder if this would work. Okay, I'm gonna go on the record and I'm gonna say that it should not take you 4 to 5 days to wash your car.